westbound 22 freeway. So this is going to put him on the 22, westbound 22, and then heading towards Long Beach. Exactly right. Now, if he continues at these speeds, just hit the wall, hitting the wall, crashing into other vehicles. He made contact there with
a stolen truck chase through the streets of Long Beach ended in chaos, with multiple incidents that stunned those on the scene. This incident not only highlighted the dangers of stolen vehicle chases, but also demonstrated the inability of law enforcement to control the situation. The chase was a dramatic and intense series of events that alarmed the entire community.
Several points during this pursuit where he has been going the wrong way. LAPD now trying to get this guy off the road. We'll see if it ends here on surface streets or what he decides to do, but now they've got more surface street traffic.
Stolen vehicle chases are extremely dangerous for all involved. They pose significant risks to public safety, as the driver of the stolen vehicle may not be aware of or careless about the risks they pose to others. These chases also place significant pressure on law enforcement, who must make quick decisions to try to apprehend the suspect without causing harm to bystanders or law enforcement officers. These challenges are compounded by the unpredictable behavior of the stolen vehicle, and the suspect may be driving recklessly.
Over the median, almost a head-on collision. Another wild move here, just jumping over that median without any regard here, squeezing through both lanes of traffic. This is getting crazy, and LAPD is going to have a serious decision to make here in very short order if this continues. This pursuit just took on a whole different profile. When you start seeing that kind of desperation behind the wheel here, he is in very, very real danger of getting somebody hurt, very seriously hurt. He is now traveling southbound on Washington Boulevard. Somebody crossing the street here, now going the wrong way. Light traffic here, but it just takes one wrong move, and he is going to hurt somebody. Look at this. Let's look up ahead here. Traffic coming right in his direction. Everybody swerving to their right. He is traveling on the inside lane, right over that median, and he's coming up on cross traffic. There comes a collision. Just made contact with cross traffic there and continuing right through Chatfield Avenue, southbound Washington Boulevard.
Risks to pedestrians are of great concern, as they can easily become collateral victims during a chase. Innocent people can find themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time while going about their daily business. Furthermore, the high speed of these chases increases the likelihood of serious accidents, which can result in serious injury or death. Law enforcement must carefully consider their options and consider alternative strategies to ensure the situation is resolved safely.
From the westbound side of Whittier Boulevard, and that's going to put him, we're going to be back on the 605 southbound. 605 southbound now from Washington Boulevard. With traffic on the southbound side of the 605 freeway, where traffic is starting to open up a little bit on the southbound side. Northbound traffic, very heavy, passing the 105. Next stop is the 91 freeway here on the 605.
In addition to the immediate risks, stolen vehicle chases can have long-term effects on the community. They can erode trust in law enforcement and make people feel unsafe in their neighborhoods. It is essential that authorities effectively communicate with the public and provide support to those affected by these incidents. By working together, local communities can help prevent these incidents from occurring in the first place.
Over the median, now going the wrong way once again. Going the wrong way on Surface Street once again, around all of that traffic, swerving all the way to the right shoulder here, and he's really having trouble dealing with this vehicle now. If he continues at these speeds, just hit the wall, hitting the wall, crashing into other vehicles. He made contact there with a work truck, a box truck. It looked like he touched it and is already starting to lose part of that flatbread. Look at this, over the curb, over the median, and just, I mean, this for what? Look at this, crashing into vehicles. 1, 2, 3 innocent motorists, just dragging them along through the intersection at Bellflower Boulevard, passing through Bellflower on 7th Street, going the wrong way again. He has no regard for any of this oncoming traffic, trying to get around and crashing into everybody and everything in his way.
The suspect's motive for stealing the truck remains unclear, but it is believed the vehicle was stolen while the owner was leaving his truck and entering a local store. Police received a report of a stolen truck and immediately launched a chase that spanned several Long Beach streets. The suspect showed no concern for the safety of others, weaving between cars and running red lights. Police were closely in pursuit, trying to find a safe way to apprehend him without causing an accident. At one point, the suspect narrowly escaped a pedestrian crossing the street, highlighting his recklessness. The situation turned upside down when the suspect lost control of the truck, triggering a series of major accidents. The impact was devastating, with debris scattered everywhere and numerous vehicles damaged. Eyewitnesses described the scene as utter chaos and terrifying, with many expressing shock at the suspect's reckless behavior.
It's not only is it not going to hold, look at this, he's squeezing through everybody coming in his direction. They're all swerving on either side of him. He's going to get into another head-on collision here. There it is, head-on collision into an SUV. We are seeing dozens of vehicles damaged in this pursuit, and that was probably one of the most serious right there. Just ran right into the front of that SUV. CHP has given this up. They have now created distance. They are now putting this back in tracking mode for the time being. They have pulled back, and you can see he is still straddling the double yellow lines, crashing into another vehicle. That flatbed is made of steel that is just doing tremendous damage with very little damage to the vehicle other than the front end damage that we're already seeing there. But what we were saying, Mark, is that front left, oh no, there it is! There it is! Two vehicles into cross traffic, a major collision into the front of a paint store at the strip mall at 7th Street and Terminal Avenue, ramming right through those two vehicles, the driver stepping out of the vehicle and now walking away from the crash scene.
The aftermath of the accidents was equally severe, with emergency services rushing to the scene to treat the injured and secure the area.
Two vehicles at this particular intersection. We could actually trace 7th Street back a little bit because we know there are more crashes. People pulled over there, right there. All those cars there. I think all those people in East Long Beach, and there he is. I think that's going to be Long Beach police around this tree, now taking that suspect into custody. Talking to somebody inside the vehicle. There appears to be a patient inside of that vehicle. They're waiting for an ambulance, waiting for the fire department to arrive here. They don't want to move anybody, especially anybody who's critically injured. And right now, it does appear that there are serious injuries here at the end of this crash at 7th Street and Terminal Avenue. There's the van. It came within feet of a food stand right there on the curb.
The stolen truck chase in Long Beach is a stark reminder of the importance of vehicle security and the need for public awareness. Vehicle theft can happen to anyone, and it's imperative that car owners take steps to protect their property. If you have any thoughts on this wild chase, I'd love to hear them. Leave a comment below. If you're looking for more exciting news, be sure to check out the other videos on the High Speed channel.